Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Priyanka Hiranandani, graduated from SVNIT Surat. So in this video, I am going to discuss with you the subjects we study in our 4 years of engineering. Sem wise, we will discuss each subject and practicals, and also we will discuss how many credits are allocated to each subject. So friends, sem 1, as you know, sem 1 and 2, these are the common in these semester. We have all the common subjects from all the branches. It is not it is not branch specific. So in sem 1 we have engineering mathematics. So up till 4th or 5th sem you have mathematics. Like, since I am from computer science, so these subjects are pertaining to computer science. First year it is common, but third year or third semester or second year onwards, the subjects are pertaining to computer science, that is computer engineering in SVNIT. It's not computer science there, it's computer engineering. So sem 1 we have mathematics, engineering mathematics, 4 credits. First year sem 1 and sem 2 are very easy, and these are basically all the subjects are you can easily learn those subjects, or you know most of the things from your 11th and 12th only. So engineering mathematics, just integration, differentiation, and those all things are there. Then ET is electrotechnics. It is a subject from electrical department. It is related to physics, 4 credits. ET practical, 1 credit. Practicals are different. You can refer my previous video if you want to know the marking scheme. Fundamentals of computer engineering, it is related to the computer science. Basically C language they used to teach in this subject. Then practical, 1 credit. Another is basics of electronics, 3 credits. Basics of electronics practical, 1 credit. This is basically electronics subject from electronic department, and mostly in this subject you will come across semiconductors and all those things, most of which you have studied, but some new things also. Basics of mechanical systems, subject from mechanical engineering. Okay, so this might be new for you. Some things like functioning of refrigerator, motor, and all those things might be new for you in this subject. 3 and 1 credit for practical. English and communication system, basics of English, then basically letter writing and all. Then it is your workshop practice. Workshop is actually a part of mechanical only. You have to go to workshop. There is no theory about it. Every time you have to go to workshop, and there only they will give you a task you have to achieve. And in the end also, during examination also, you have been given a task and you have to accomplish it. So total credits 25 credits. So as I already told, that subjects in first semester 1 and semester 2 are most easiest subject. And the good part is, apart from being easiest, these are the credits of first and second semester is the most among all the semester. It is 25 credits for first semester and 25 credits for second semester. So if you are like, if you grade good in your first and second semester, if you are having good CGPA in your first year, then it is very easy to maintain that in your remaining years. Okay. So the subjects of semester 2 are engineering mathematics, part 2 it is there. Then is engineering physics, engineering chemistry, mechanics. It is simple mechanics, which is you already study in your 12th standard physics. Engineering drawing, this is a good subject and a new subject. We have to draw 3D images and all. So engineering drawing. And then you have basics of civil. This subject is from civil engineering. This subject is also some bit of new subject, but again easy. You have to see how, like, what all equipments do civil engineers use, and the basics of all those things. So yes, again it comes down to 25 credits. So semester 1 and semester 2 both are of 25 credits. It is said that if you gain good score in good CGPA after your first year, then it is very easy to maintain it. But it's not like that. Your CGPA will not improve if you score very good in your semester, like third semester onwards. But it is always better to focus and to score good in your semester 1 and semester 2, so that it becomes easy for you to score in semester 3 or semester 4 or onward semester. Because when you are in first year, you are a bit free also, so you can and the subjects are also easy. You have already studied things in your no, 12th standard or 11th standard, so it becomes easy. And second year onwards, since you are in your own branch or in your own stream, then at that time you have other things to do also, like your projects, side projects and all other things. You have to explore many things, your internships and all, etc. So semester 3, let's come to semester 3 computer engineering. This first subject is CBIP. This is computer based information processing. It is basically database management system. The name of the subject is given like that. It is part 1 of DBMS, you can say. Then practicals, data structures, the most important subject of computer engineering, digital circuit. This is from electronics, DLD it is called, digital logics and digital circuit. It is from electronics. Then electrical network analysis, this is from electrical department. Then the discrete mathematics. Discrete mathematics is also the base of computer engineering. 4 credits, no practicals, so 22 credits at the end of third semester. Come down to semester 4, if you see, theoretical computer science, 4 credits. This is also very important subject. Computer organization, very important subject. Computer organization or computer architecture, you can say. The names are different in different colleges. Communication system, this is not that much related to computer engineering. This is the subject from electrical department. Control system is again from electronics department. Not much related, but again, yes, it depends on the interest of people. If someone wants to go in modeling and all, then yes, this subject may be helpful. Then engineering mathematics part 3. So up till now we have been to engineering mathematics part 1 in first semester, part 2 in second semester, and part 3 in third semester. And this was discrete mathematics. This discrete mathematics is different from engineering mathematics. Engineering mathematics, it revolves around the formulas, around like integration, around surface area and all. But discrete mathematics is purely for computer science. Like in discrete mathematics you have all such topics like graphs and all you have in discrete mathematics, but in engineering mathematics it is the common subjects across all the branches. So total credits 22. Then comes to Sem 5. This is microprocessor. Basically this subject 4 credits and 1 credit of practical. Okay, so 8085 they used to teach, and some bit of 8086 microprocessor. Okay, then algorithm design and analysis, very important subject, 4 credits. Principles of programming language, this is actually they teach prologue in this course, in this subject, but yeah, that's not that useful. Computer networks, 4 credits, very important, very important. And practical 1 credit. If you are concerned about your placements, and yes, computer networks, algorithm design and analysis, and your DSA, data structures and algorithms, these are the most basic, most important subjects. And also database, this is your computer based information processing, database management system. Name of the subject is like that. Then okay, let's come to this object oriented programming. It was 3 credits. Actually this subject was in, from 5th semester onwards you are going to have electives. So yes, this subject was my elective, object oriented technology. Computer graphics was the alternate to this object oriented technology. I chose this rather than computer graphics. So total credits 22. Sem 6 operating system, 4 credit for practical and 4 credits for theory, 1 for practical. Again, very interesting topic. Not as far as interviews are concerned, it is in some of the companies it is asked. Then it is your system software, it is basically your compiler designing the system software. Then your database management, this is the one level ahead of the database management system. We have studied in our Sem 3. Unix programming, good and interesting. Then parallel processing and architecture. So this was also an elective, 3 credits. Most elective doesn't have labs. 7th semester software engineering was a very easy. From 7th and 8th semester were very light, subjects were very easy. Internet technology and applications, basically in internet technology and applications they have taught us PHP, complete PHP, HTML, JavaScript, like all the things you require to build a website. So those all things they have taught they have taught in this subject. Information security, again cryptography, related to cryptography and network security. Image processing, 4 credits, it was an elective. Then your project preliminaries, it was like you have to, like, not the complete project, final year project, but yes, in 7th semester you have to finalize your project, and by the end of 7th semester you have to showcase something regarding your project. So it was 2 credits. And seminar, in seminar what you have to do is you have to choose a topic and you have to present that topic. You have to make PPT for that topic. It is good if you make some, like, if you show some practical also of that, but yes, you have a time duration. So this was about seminar. 21 credits. And last is 8th semester, distributed systems, 4 credits and 1 credit for this. Economic and business management, this was a subject from, you can say, HR or management perspective. This was not elective. Okay, then network and system security, this was also one level ahead of the security, information security, which we have studied in 7th sem. Then you have knowledge, basically firewalls and all they taught in this subject. Then your knowledge based management system, this was an elective. Then project, the most weighted, 6 credits. So total credits 21. So friends, this was all about my engineering subjects from sem 1 to sem 8. So hope you like this video. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe it and share it. And if you do have any doubts, please ask me in the comment section. Thank you.